Ben, let's bring in our expert panel. Joining us now, Kyron Skinner, Rabbi Chaim Mentz, and Dr. Sheila Nazarian. Great to have you all here. Rabbi Mentz, let me come to you first, if I may. This is a good day for Israel. This is what Prime Minister Netanyahu wanted. This is what President Trump has given him in no uncertain terms. Your reaction to what we've seen over the last few hours?
It's not only a great day for Israel, it's a great day for the entire planet. You must understand, these are religious people. Religion and political leaders work on two different works. One wants to politically save their country. One wants to go to heaven. I don't care how I get to heaven. I am going to do my ideology. Every Jew I kill, or anybody who I believe is Satan that I kill, gets me a better place in heaven. These people are after you and me. The entire world is now posturing, like Cuba went and said, Venezuela went and said, the Democrats, they're the opposition party, I get it. Everybody's going to say something negative. The world is going to be calm. There's not going to be a big struggle, but everybody needs to be a speaking head to go and say, what could be? I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. The world is happy. The world is calm. What we must worry about is the missiles that are still coming into Israel. And the war is not over.
And Sheila, on that, not entirely calm in central and northern Israel, as we understand it. Mike was just mentioning to us from Tel Aviv there that they're getting some initial reports of impacts. We've heard of a possible impact in Haifa in the north. It's still a terrifying time for everybody in Israel.
Absolutely, and we know the Iranian regime doesn't care who they hit. They are targeting hospitals, they are targeting civilians, whereas we look at the targets in Iran are very calculated and strategic, going after nuclear sites, missiles, and IRGC people, sometimes even just hitting a bedroom and sparing the entire building. So I think that right now, Iran is in the stage of trying to save face. We call it Aberu in Farsi. They are doing Hail Mary, as I predicted. They're going to say, you know what, whatever we have, whatever missiles we have, we're going to shoot them towards Israel. This is their last hurrah and a Hail Mary. We're going to see a missile barrage. But after that, like Rabbi said, that's all they got. And I would be very surprised if the regime survives this.
Kyra, it's hard to look at this as anything other than a truly historic day, a day that is going to reshape the Middle East. And whether you support what President Trump has done, whether you criticize what President Trump and Israel has done, it's a hugely significant day in the history of the world.
It absolutely is. And it really, I think, underscores what you and I have been talking about for a number of years, starting when you spent all that time in Kyiv, when the war started there. There's been a debate about whether President Trump is a peace strategist, if he could be pushed to be a warmonger, if there's something called the Trump Doctrine. I think the Iranians were trying to figure that out. And the Western media dismissed Trump as having a kind of strategic understanding of how we could remake the Middle East. Tonight, the Iranians understand that there is a Trump doctrine, that there is a notion of peace through strength, that Donald Trump is not afraid of the application of military power. There's no confusion now. The isolationists in his administration and surrounding him have been dealt a blow because they thought they owned the Trump doctrine. Trump owns it himself.
He's trod a line here, it seems to me as well, Kyron, in that he has demonstrated the great might of the U.S. military without committing a single boot on the ground, as it were. It would be hard to say he is committing the U.S. to an ongoing war here. What he's performed is a very surgical strike. Do you think he is trying clearly to tread that line still between showing strength and leaving at least the door marginally ajar for diplomacy?
He always says he wants diplomacy. He has never taken diplomacy off the table. The strike is about diplomacy. The strike is not to demonstrate American power, which is awesome and unmatched. What he has said is that this strike on the nuclear enrichment facilities in Iran is about bringing them to the table for a diplomatic solution to the problem.
And just quickly, Rabbi Mentz, I'm sure President Trump, you've been a big supporter of his in a lot of ways. You haven't shied away from criticism when you felt it's necessary, but I imagine you are fully supportive of what he's done. Just quickly.
100%. And the reason is because this is a black and white issue. There is a country that wants to destroy the world in any way they can until you submit to them. What he did was, he said to them straight up, I cannot sit by. Israel is doing everything. Israel's doing everything, everything, except for destroying your nuclear thing. She's 100% right. This is going to bring them either to the table or to annihilation of their government.
And Sheila, really briefly, proud of the president?
Very proud of the president, but I just want to say, as an Iranian on this panel, there is no diplomacy with the IRGC. They use negotiation and diplomacy as a delay tactic to do whatever the heck they want in secret. So when I hear diplomacy with Iran, I just feel like that's a joke.
So you think ultimately we have to have regime change?
I think that there's no other choice with this regime. Like the rabbi said, this is theological for them. This is getting to heaven. This is not, they're not playing with the same core values that Americans have.
All right.
They have the opposite core value. We value peace and life. They value jihad and martyrdom. We don't think alike.
Yep. Sheila, Rabbi Karen, back to you throughout what will be a long night and a long few days and weeks, perhaps.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.